Assalamu alaikum. So today we are going to discuss the conjugate acid base pair. Okay. First one, the acid and its conjugate base always differ by one proton. Similarly, the base and its conjugate acid always differ by one proton. So means, for example, acid. The nature of acid is always give or lost proton, loss H plus. Okay, so acid by losing proton and give conjugate base. Okay, similarly base, generally base accept proton. So if base accept or gain H plus and become conjugate acid. Okay, so for example, reaction HSO4 minus plus PO4 3 minus gives rise to SO4 2 minus plus HPO4 2 minus. If you see here, HSO4 is become SO4 2 minus, means it is lose one proton from here to here, loss of H plus. Okay, so this one is act as acid, giving proton nothing but acid, loss of proton, acid. So this acid is converted into conjugate base. This one is SO4 minus is conjugate base. So according to definition, acid and its conjugate base always differ by one proton. So if you see HSO4 minus and SO4 2 minus differ by one proton only. Okay. Similarly, here POSO4 gain one proton. So if gain of proton nothing but base. Okay. Here gain of H plus and become HPO4 2 minus, means base is become gaining one proton and become a conjugate acid, conjugate acid. Okay, so this is the simple step. So if you see some problems regarding to the acid conjugate base, for example, I am giving H2PO4 minus. Okay, so I will ask what is conjugate base. Okay, I am asking conjugate base. So here some options given: A H3PO4, okay, B H2PO4 minus, C HPO4 2 minus, D PO4 minus 3. So what I said means H2PO4. So they are asking conjugate base, means conjugate base mean that should be act as an acid. Okay, so after loss of H plus and become what, after loss of H plus, H2SO4 become means one H is reduced and form HPO4 2 minus. So option is this one. Similarly, another question, NH4 plus. So question is what is conjugate base conjugate base of this amine, okay, ammonium plus. So here similarly same. So here asking conjugate base, that means the that NH4 NH4 plus should be act as acid, means NH4 plus lost one H plus and become ammonia. So conjugate base of ammonium plus is amine, ammonia. Okay, ammonia. Similarly, another question. So OH minus. So for this, what is conjugate acid? Conjugate acid. For this, what is conjugate acid? Okay. So here asking conjugate acid means this should be a base, means base always get one proton and become conjugate acid. Conjugate acid. Why means here asking conjugate acid of OH minus, means OH minus, here asking they are asking conjugate acid of OH minus, means this should be act as base. So for base it attract one H plus and become H2O. So H2O is a conjugate acid. Similarly, you can do another one, like another question. What is conjugate acid of what is conjugate acid of HS minus? Similarly, they are asking again conjugate acid of HS minus. Okay, so here HS minus asking acid, that means it should be act as a base, means what base do abstract one proton and become H2S. Okay, H2S, this is the conjugate